Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, thanks for checking me out. Today we have spinach and cheese stuffed salmon. It was so epic, so make sure to stay tuned for the recipe. Okay, so let's get started by making our filling first. So I have some frozen chopped spinach. I had to say this like 3 times because I keep saying broccoli. It's spinach. So I have some spinach and I've thawed it out and I have drained it very well. It's very important to get all of the water off of the spinach before you prepare the filling. And then I've added a half a block. Can I talk today? I added a half a block of cream cheese. I let it sit out for a little bit so it can be soft enough to work with. So again, I add a half of that block of cream cheese, and then I'm just seasoning it with some Old Bay seasoning, a little bit of seasoning salt, and some cracked black pepper. And of course, feel free to use whatever seasonings you like in your food. So if you want to give this a lemon pepper feel, then go ahead and add your lemon pepper seasoning. If you like a little heat, then go ahead and add, a few sprinkles of red pepper flakes. Whatever you like. And I never really like to say like a teaspoon of salt because that's up to you. You know how much salt you like or don't like. You know how much garlic you like to have in something. So, I guess I probably could use that, so you guys can have a base. But for some things, it's just up to you and your liking. So I just let the seasonings tell me when to stop. So I'm going to add a little bit more cream cheese because I feel like I need a little bit more cream cheese. And I always like to start with some, and then if I need to, add more, because it's always easier to add to a dish than to take away. So if you put too much of something in, it's much harder to fix. So now let's get started with the salmon. I put some foil down on this pan just to make for an easier cleanup, and I did spray it with some butter cooking spray. So I have my salmon here, and I'm going to just cut a pocket through the middle of the salmon. You don't want to go all the way down to the bottom because you don't want the filling to come out the other side, but you do want to make it deep enough so that your filling can sit in there nice and snugly. And you see how I started, and then I just feel like I need to cut a little bit more to make the pocket a little bit more accessible and open, so you can adjust that as needed. And then there you have your pocket for the filling. Now we're going to get ready to stuff our salmon. And you could always make the filling ahead of time, like even the day before, and then just set it out a little bit before you're getting ready to use it so it's not like too stiff. So you want to go ahead and put some of your filling in there, and you want to pack it in. And then again, it just depends on like how full you want your salmon to be stuffed. It's going to seep out a little bit more as it cooks and like as the salmon expands through the cooking process. So if you don't want it like pouring out, you could do 2 things. You could just stuff it less, or you could take like toothpicks and like kind of close it together. But I didn't really think that was necessary. So I just stuffed mine, I packed it in, and I'm gonna let it do what it do. So I'm using 2 salmon fillets, so that was enough filling for 2. And then after you have stuffed your salmon, you can go ahead and season the top, again, with whatever you like. I put a little bit of seasoned salt on there. And then, of course, some black pepper, just to give it a little color. And some paprika also for color. I didn't find it necessary to season the bottom part of the salmon because we already have a lot going on. We got seasoning on top, we got the filling inside. It is plenty seasoned, trust me. So I baked the salmon on 400 degrees for probably about 30 minutes. And then I think at the end, I stuck it under the broiler for just maybe a minute or 2 just to give it some additional color on top. And then I have my lemons down on my plate. It is time to plate up. So here is our delicious piece of salmon. It gave me some trouble coming off the spatula. I don't know why, but I was having a little difficulty with it, but I think I salvaged it pretty well. And then you can serve this however you like as far as side dishes are concerned. You want to maybe have a vegetable and a starch, so you could do potatoes and asparagus. For mine today, I did some yellow rice and corn on the cob. So while I have a quick second, let me share with you guys. I record a lot of videos, and not many of them make the cut. So when I upload something to YouTube, please trust that it is definitely a recipe that you should try out. And if you are still here during this time of the video, if you made it through this long, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Of course, I would like you to thumbs up the video, but give me a thumbs up in the comment section and I'll know that you are still here watching with me. So I am done plating this up. I'm going to throw my corn on the cob on there and we are ready to serve. And there it is in all its glory. I cannot say enough about this dish. I couldn't even finish this piece of salmon. It was very filling, so you could probably get enough for 2 people out of this piece of salmon. It was so good. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't know what piece of the recipe made it so delicious. Just everything just came together so well. It was perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked. It was just so awesome. It was so awesome. I can't wait to make this again. I'll probably do this with a piece of chicken breast. That would be interesting too, huh? So maybe if you're not into seafood, you could also do this with chicken breast. And also keep in mind, you can stuff your salmon with different things. You could add bacon, you could add shrimp, whatever. That's what the thing is about cooking, is that you can make it your own. Whatever you like and don't like from different recipes, you can take or add, however you want to tweak it. So I'm really hoping that you guys will give this recipe a try. It was so delicious. I just can't say enough about how much deliciousness it was in this dish. It was so good. It was really, really good. One of the better things I've made in a long time. But like I said, I hope you give it a try. Make sure to like the video, of course. Hit subscribe if you want to see more dishes like this. And thanks so much for watching.